It's showtime.
Howdy.
I'm back, just like bad breath. Yeah. Welcome to On Track Tuesday, the March edition. It's hard to believe it's March already, but thank goodness we're through that snow. At least here we are.
Well, we are here for sure.
Yes. All right, let's see. Who gets a cookie tonight? It's
Willow Creek Brad.
Hey, Brad, you get the cookie. All you have to do is come to Everson, Pennsylvania, and we'll make sure you get the cookie. Next we got John Schuylkill River.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. I'm surprised you're in here. Tax time. Happy Valley Hobbies. How you doing tonight?
Happy Valley. Hello.
New Ferris Railroad.
New Ferris.
621.
How's it going, man?
Yeah. Joe Raider, Black Rock Central. How you doing tonight, buddy?
It's our buddy Andy.
Yeah. And coming down through Grandpa Rails. John Dilly. How's it going, John?
Hey, other John.
And Deep Run Railroad Mike.
Deep Run Mike.
That's yeah. How's it going tonight, Mike? And Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt, my good buddy.
Hi, Anthony.
And I made it to the end already. How about that?
That's crazy.
Yep.
There must be people lurking in the background because we got 16 people in here.
Yep, there's Pappy.
Hey, Pappy.
Trigoglin. Yes, how's it going, buddy? You been getting cabin fever from the snow and stuff? Or
I don't think he is. I think he goes out anyway.
That little white car is. I wonder if it goes through the snow. There's Steve Childers. Hey, Steve.
What's up, Steve?
Childers. And Happy Valley Hobbies. I already said that. And
well, I'm glad, Pappy. I'm glad you're not driving right now and you're paying attention to the road, or not having to pay attention to the road.
Right. Yeah. Pay attention to. I don't know if you'd want to really pay attention to me and Robert too much either.
Let's see.
I'm glad you're ready to head out again.
I missed somebody.
Stu Structure. How you doing tonight, Mark?
Dwight Curley.
Dwight.
And Mark, how's it going?
And Kyle Stevens. How's it doing, Kyle?
How you doing, man?
They're still coming in.
They're just pouring in.
That's great. Well, anyhow, it's time now to get some spring fever, I think. I'm already looking forward to events coming up. So that's what I'm going to start out with doing, is announcing some events that are just in my area, okay, coming up. If you have an event coming up, like a train, in a way of a train show or some kind of train-related event, go ahead and put it up. Maybe it's a meet and greet that you want to get going for the spring. I know I'd like to go to the one that with all the guys from Ohio like I did this last time. I'd like to go to that again. I had a really, really wonderful time with these guys. And I'd like to see it come together when it's a little warmer and not have it so late in the fall like we had it this time. It wasn't really that bad of a day if it wouldn't have been so windy. If it had been, the wind would have died down, I think it wouldn't have felt so cold. But otherwise, it was a great time. Some great rail fanning, and there's Rusty from Possum Bayou.
Hey, Rusty.
But yeah, if you guys have something that's coming up, a train show that I see Kyle said there's a train show coming up here in Mobile, Alabama this weekend. Unfortunately, you're not going, and neither am I. But it's nice to put those things up because maybe somebody will be able to make it.
My next train show is in June, not till June.
Stu says he's not sure, but he believes that the 15th of March at Morgantown at the old mall, there'll be vendors and layout will be open to the public. Morgantown, that ain't bad. That's only 45 minutes from here, from me.
Yeah, that's close.
And if I hit the lights right, I could probably do it in a half hour. It's just there's a whole bunch of red lights between me and until you get to the other side of Uniontown. So, but that's cool.
Yes, Steve. I need you to get with everybody else. I mean, I'm up for it. We just got to decide on a date.
You're going to have an ops at your house in April.
Maybe the 11th would be a good day for that. If that's
part of my announcements too.
April 11th.
April 11th is the spring timonium this year.
Yeah, that's early. That is early.
I thought it was early too.
It's usually the last weekend of April.
April 11th and 12th is timonium.
But 11's good. Yeah, the 11th is good. Talk with John, Grandpa John, and with Jason and see what they think. And with Jack.
So not only is timonium April 11th, but the TCA, for you O-scalers out there, if a few of you are O-scalers, the TCA Fort Pitt Division is having a train show at the Washington County Fairgrounds, April 11th also. I looked all this stuff up for the show. Then, May 2nd, if you're from this area or around this area or close to this area, May 2nd of 2026, Chippewa Township Volunteer Fire Department in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, is having their spring train show. So, and that is May 2nd. And that, let me look on the calendar here. I think that's a Saturday, which I might be able to go. Because Beaver Falls ain't that far. Maybe I can get Dave Crooked River to come down, because that's not far from him either. That's kind of like in between me and Dave, you know?
Yeah.
May 2nd. Yes, it is. It's a Saturday. Cool. And usually them little fireman train shows is good deals. Usually get good deals from them around here. I haven't been to one since before COVID to the fire department ones. There used to be one in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. Just used to have it every year. It was done by the fire department. It was better than the big shows. I mean, as far as finding bargains and stuff like that, it was great. So, and that's May 2nd. And then May 9th, which is also the next Saturday, okay, it's the Fayette County Train Day. I'll be helping Mr. Garlic again this year. I'm telling you, people, if you can get down this way and come to Connellsville and get to the Connellsville Canteen to start out, just in Connellsville alone, there's at least 3 nice layouts to see. 3, at least 3, maybe 4. I ain't positive on that. I got to get the new schedule. I haven't got the new schedule where it's all going. But Mr. Garlic's layout is impressive. The one at the Connellsville Canteen is very impressive. Then there's the, what they call themselves, the Hobos. Their HO Scale Club at the community center. That's where they have their club, and they open it up for train day. And then from there you can go, I know Dawson used to be on one. They have a nice layout up there. There's one in Dawson, and then you go to Brownsville, Pennsylvania, to the museum that I've taken Robert to, and you got to be there when the chickens crow, because that's the only time they're open, once a week, and it's like before lunchtime. Robert,
yeah, that's the one that's on only Wednesday from like 8 to noon or something like that.
Right. And Robert, you can't get him out of his bed until at least 10, and then he has to stop and eat for 2 hours.
Yes.
We just don't make it. But maybe this year, Robert can be in town for train day. That's right around when your vacation is. Think about it. Did you even put
it? It's what weekend?
It's the it's not the very first weekend of May. It's the second weekend, I think.
Okay.
It's the 9th.
The 9th of May.
Yes, write that and put that on your calendar.
May 9.
Yeah. I'm going to be spending the day with Mr. Garlic, but I'm sure you could find these places. Get out your map. And
I'm spending the day with Mr. Garlic myself. So.
Right. So, but you're more than welcome. I'm sure you can have another person to ratchet jaw with all day.
Yep.
I was surprised because because Mr. Garlic's getting up there, and I was really surprised that he wanted to do it again, because last year he seemed very tired by the end. He will be tired by the end of the day, and I didn't know if he was going to be up for it again this year, but he says yeah, so we're going for it. You're with Robert on that schedule, huh, Pappy? Nope. What's HVH, Anthony? HVH.
Happy Valley Hobbies.
Oh, nope. Okay. I'm showing my age.
Closet Branch. How's it going?
All right. Closet Branch. Okay. Stu says he just checked Mon Valley Railroad Historical Society, 5,000 Greenbrag Road, Mountaineer Mall, Center Court, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 50 vendor tables, free admission. Wow, I like that. And it's what day did you say? That's in Morgantown. Let me write that down. Mountaineer Mall. I think I know where Mountaineer Mall is. been years since I've been down that way, but it's the Mon Valley Railroad Historical Society.
All right. So April 11th at my house for an op session.
There you go, guys. It'll be standing room only here soon, so you better get your reservations in. How many guys you think you can run at one time on there, Robert?
Well, 3 is good. 4's precedent. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Besides me, 4 people besides me, but I can keep 4 people busy.
Right. So you'll have to do it in shifts. So if there's more than 4 people, the rest of the people after the first 4 will have to play with the cats and eat pecan pie.
That's right.
While waiting and drink coffee. So.
Well, this chair's fine, Happy Valley.
Yep, Morgantown, West Virginia. Where'd you say? What day did you say it was, Mark? March 15th.
Pappy, I will. If Tammy wants donuts, Tammy gets donuts. I'll go get hot donuts.
From 10 to 4. Well, that's going to make it hard because that's a Sunday. March 15th, 10 to 4. If I get right out of church and head straight for Morgantown, I'd probably catch the last hour or 2 of it. Yeah.
That's right, John. Working the yard will keep you busy. I've got a yard job, I've got a paper mill job, and then I've got 2 locals.
You don't have one for the refinery?
No, you don't need one. I mean, that's just shoving back on 2 tracks. So.
What do you mean you don't need one? You got that big giant refinery. You mean you can't do a switching job in there?
No, not really. I mean, there's just 2 tracks.
Have you pick up the car that's clear down at the far end and have to move everything out of the way and then put it back and I could design a job for in there.
We don't do that here.
What do you mean you don't do that?
We run my railroads run correctly.
First correctly,
in, first out.
Are we?
So when you're switching the refinery, you pull cars out, and then you put your cars in the back. Either that or you get fined.
Hear that, Robert?
What?
Pappy said the boss said it's all right and she's on her way.
All right, I'm getting her hot donuts. That's what she.
There you go.
Yeah, we got to get Wilmer down here. That's who we got to get down here. Now, I could invent a 5th job and have somebody switch Winfield. You know, that could be a 5th job because that takes up a good hour of the locals' time. Maybe, sometimes an hour and a half.
John, when I go to come down, believe me, you will know it. I will give plenty of warning that look out, Texas, here comes Wilmer. You'll get plenty of warning. I will have a state police escort to Robert's house.
There you go.
Trackside Mike, how's it going tonight, Mike? Mike, Trackside Mike. Let's see here. Where is he at? up here. He's saying hi to Steve. Have you guys come up with a date for when you guys want to do the next meet and greet? Just asking. Curious.
That's right, Steve. You tell him. You have to get a visa to come to Texas.
Yep. I gotta get a visa. Good. I don't want ICE to show up.
That's right. Kick you out of Texas.
I gotta get a Texas visa. Well, you should know, Steve. Mr. Oklahoma.
That's right. It's harder, though, for people from Oklahoma to get a visa to come in.
Bob, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Oh, you're not that late. I think you were later the last time. That's okay. You're doing good. You're getting better, brother. It ain't the end of the show.
That's right. We still have plenty of time.
Yeah. But I'm getting geared up for events, that are easy to get to. I wouldn't mind going, like I said, I'd going back up to Dave's, and especially now that he's done some more work on his layout. He's done a lot of work on his layout since I was there the last time, me and Anthony. And that's kind of exciting because each time I come, it's like looking at a new layout almost, But he keeps adding things in. He's going right along. So I think this Beaver Valley, this Chippewa Fire Department train show is in Beaver Valley. I think that's not far from you, isn't it, Bob? You're up on the north end of the state, ain't you? Pretty sure, aren't you? PK and W. By the way, if you see me grabbing stuff, my grandson come over and gave us this great big container of these little containers of Tic Tac. So I got enough Tic Tac to do me at least till the end of the week. I can pop like 3 or 4 of them at a time. Yeah, you're in Pittsburgh. Yeah, May 2nd, Chippewa Volunteer Fire Department in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, is having a train show. Those little fireman train shows are usually pretty good. They have one in the spring and they have one in the fall. I've never been to this one, but it's on a Saturday, which that makes it nice. Most of these guys put them on Sundays, and well, if you go to church, well, that leaves me out. So, but a Saturday, I can maybe squeeze that in. May 2nd. But anyhow, and on May 9th, the Fayette County Train Day. Bob, if you haven't been to that, come on down. You're going to love it. Start out at the now I put the Tic Tacs in and it ruined my brain. The Connellsville Canteen, which it looks like a train station. It's right in the heart of town.
I could spend all day just in there myself.
He could spend all day in there eating because they have a little restaurant in there. Make great breakfast. Do they not?
Do. They make a great pancakes are marvelous. And
Yeah,
the waitress lady, she's always nice to us too.
nice and polite. She's a volunteer. She don't get
Yep.
paid.
Yeah, and she's just the nicest lady. Always keeps our coffee cups filled and
So,
pancakes on the plate.
and they got a fantastic layout in there. Get yourself some breakfast and then go in and spend an hour in there just looking at the layout because there is just so much to see.
Well, that and all the military stuff too.
Yeah, they have. It's also a World War II museum,
Yeah.
so you all kind of stuff from World War II um, to look at. So you could definitely spend some time in there, just that on train day. But there's a whole bunch of layouts on the tour. You stop in there, they'll give you a map, a brochure with all the addresses and stuff in, and you punch it into your GPS or get out your paper road map like some people like to do, and map your trip, and come over and visit me with Mr. Garlic at his layout. You'll get to see his layout, which is a fantastic layout. You come on over. I might even put a controller in your hand and let you do some operations there too. Mr. Garlic would love it. Whereas this, Connellsville, Pennsylvania, which is 10 minutes down the road from my house. Connellsville, Pennsylvania is where it starts out at. And then it goes from Connellsville to Dawson. I don't know if that one in Dawson will be on the tour again this year or not, but there's a nice layout in Dawson, and it's also got a little museum there. And then that's a S scale layout at Dawson.
And I've still never seen that.
That's because it's never open when you're here. I don't know why, but they only open up for special events. And then there's a museum in Brownsville that opens up. It's a transportation museum, got a whole lot of train stuff. They used to have a G scale layout in the basement. You go down in the basement, it had a big G scale layout. And then there's what's that other little town? I want to say it's Markleysburg, but it's not Markleysburg. Well, there's another guy there. He has this guy literally got a train station in his backyard. Okay, and it turned it into and it is authentic. Other than the outer shell he built, but everything inside he took from real train stations that he's gathered, and it's antiques and stuff like that inside, and made a little museum. And then outside he has all kind of train stuff to look at. There's just speeders there and signs, railroad signs. There was all kind of stuff to see. The guy has a plethora of knowledge. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So it really makes a really nice day of train fanning. You know what I mean?
Don Train BFGR, welcome. Floyd Robbins, he's come in. So we got two. Yeah.
So how's it going, John and Floyd? So what we're talking about is train shows and events and stuff like that coming up in the next couple of months, because I'm ready for spring. I've had enough of this winter crap. To do me for a while. Actually, this winter was winters that I remember when I was younger. We haven't had winters like this for quite a while. With this much snow and the cold temperatures and that. I remember as a kid, it seemed like it was every day in the wintertime. So So, Robert, you want to show them what you've been doing?
What have I been doing?
Here, I'll give you the floor here, and you can grab your camera and everybody take your Dramamine. He's going to go with the camera.
So really, the only thing I've done this week is finish my my new. Hold on, I gotta untangle the cord here first. Yeah,
But I
get your
tell you,
Dramamine out for this. Good
yep,
grief!
yep, I'm telling you what I tell you. Get the Dramamine out.
I didn't know my cord was so tangled up. I don't know how it got this tangled. It's like I don't do flips and stuff when I'm holding the camera. So I don't know what.
That's right, Mark. I remember those days too. Yep. And since you were a little further south, you only got 3 feet of snow. We used to get 5 and 6 feet of snow.
All right, so this is I just put in a new interchange track, and it starts here and goes down there. It's about 15 feet long. So it goes all the way down there. This is it.
Look, he got it all ballasted and grassed up.
Yeah, I got it all ballasted and everything. So no, I don't have grass yet. I got to do the grass. But that's basically what I did. I got all of this in. Got it all wired and everything. It's ready. I mean, I just got to finish the scenery, but I don't want to really finish the scenery. So this track, you see the switch off, that's going to be a bridge over the interchange track. So I've got to get that all set in place first before I start doing the rest of the scenery. Because then that track's going to go across to the lift out section.
Yeah, Grandpa Rel says you're changing everything up on us.
I know, on purpose. I don't want you to be bored when you come. So besides this long interchange track now, I've got the new cotton mill in here, or the clothing mill in here that takes a couple cars. So those so next time y'all come, that you'll have a new industry and a longer interchange track to switch.
Pappy says he thinks your April op session should be a lift out building session.
Hey, I would agree with that. I am hoping to have the tracks built up to the lift out section by the time they get here. So on both sides. So then the only thing I'll have to do is build the lift out. So that's what I'm hoping to have those two things done. You know, the track's ready to meet.
They already slammed us, Floyd. He said we got to run out and buy gasoline before the prices go up tomorrow. They already hit us here. It went up 50 cents overnight. 50 cents a gallon.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, ain't that wonderful?
So my shed is 14 feet by 34 feet.
Hello, Naked Rails.
Yep, I have a month. I think I can get it done in a month.
Naked Rails, a new guy. He wants to know, how big is your shed?
I just answered him.
Oh, did you?
Were you not paying attention to me?
I was reading the chats and I wasn't paying
you weren't paying attention. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You were involved with yourself. You were focused on self. That's what it was.
That's not nice. But 50 cents a gallon. Yep, that's right. 50 cents a gallon at the local sheets. Yeah, where I get gas. I just got it the other day for $2 and I think it was 89 cents a gallon. Today it was $3.59. So it's actually a little more than 50 cents.
Yeah. Well, that's you know, and that has nothing to do with the real price. That's just panicking.
Oh, I agree. Hey,
Yeah.
it was the oil company's chance saying, "Here, we can get them now, and they'll believe us, and they won't say nothing. No, they'll be glad to have it. They'll be lining up to buy our gas at that price. We're going to
Yeah.
make out like fat rats."
Yeah, even if it only stays that way for a couple weeks.
I'd say this is an opportunity for us to dump the Middle East altogether and
Yeah.
just do our own oil. We can make enough oil here in this states and produce enough oil in the United States to where we wouldn't have to depend on any other country.
Yep, you're absolutely right. We could.
But I got to watch what I'm going to say, or I'll get flagged by YouTube.
Yes.
Talking terrible stuff on.
Oh, Kyle, that is sad news. They should have just left them as heritage units, but I don't guess they want to do that.
They're going to be painted to CPKC.
Yeah.
That's sacrilege. That's sacrilege. Like I agree with Robert. They should have left them as heritage units. Somewhere putting little letters, the CPKC if they want to. Eventually, they're just going to kick KC out of the way, and it'll be just CP.
Oh, yeah, well, they will eventually.
Yeah, they will. They're just appeasing a few people.
Yeah, Steve, you just wait when you get here. I've got some Cascade Green stuff waiting on you.
Naked Rail says it looks like in the background there, Robert, it looks like the oil fields back there.
Oh, yeah, that's my refinery over there.
Yeah. And he doesn't use that in operations. Do you believe that?
I do use it in operations. I'm just saying there's not a lot to do. I mean, there's 2 tracks and you pull cars out and put cars in. It's real fast. It doesn't take a lot to work there at the refinery.
Oh. I hate Microsoft. Oh, no, what's this crap? They keep trying to send me crap. You froze, Robert. Robert! Oh, I lost Robert.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
I don't know what happened.
I keep getting bombarded by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Who wants to install some of their junk on my computer.
John says it's not real fast when he works it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just imagine doing that there refinery with 16 spots there. Guaranteed, I'd get the one. I'd need one car, and it'd be the one clear at the other end. I'd have to move 15 cars to get to that 16th one.
There's actually 32 spots.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
There's 16 on each side.
And I'd have spot number 32. I'd have to get a car out of there.
Well, not if people do what they're supposed to do.
Pappy wants to know what my next model project is. Well, I'm working on one right now for Robert. When I have that done, which I should have had it done months ago, but I didn't get to it. I got lazy. When I finish it up, which I'm probably 3/4 of the way done, if not more. And once I got that done, then I am definitely thinking about starting a Campbell's kit. It's either going I got a Campbell's kit that Mr. Garlic gave me a couple of years ago, and it's a barrel factory. And I switch out on my layout from that barrel factory, which isn't there right now. So I figured I'd do it next.
A box full of splinters.
Well, I was watching some stuff that um, Dennis from Otter is it Otter Valley, Otter Creek? What's he call himself? Otter Creek Railroad, or whatever. Dennis there in Oklahoma. Is it Oklahoma or yeah? He's in Oklahoma. Yeah.
James, how are you doing?
Anyhow, he was back on track on Saturday, and yeah, Otter Creek and Rio Grande. Man, I love the models he makes. He's a fantastic modeler. He's kind of inspired me to do a Campbell's kit. So I'm thinking about doing that. It's either that one or I got a Wathers kit right here.
The feed mill.
I'm gonna probably build it, but I'm thinking about changing this kit around a little bit because I want to try to make it look a little like there's a feed mill in a little town next door to us, up the road from us, called Mount Pleasant. There's a Pritz's feed mill. I've been going to that feed mill since I was a little kid. My grandfather used to take me there, and I thought about maybe trying to make. I could make that kit look a lot like that building over there, and I'd really like to do that maybe. So that's what I got in store there, Pappy. There's James. How's it going tonight, James? Chasing trains today. I had an old dog that used to like to chase trains. He didn't last long because he finally caught one.
Would you call him Lucky?
No. Poor Soul. That was his name. Poor Soul. Yep. Sounds like good plans. Yep. Yeah, that's that. And I've been ballasting and trying to do some scenery on my layout that I've been a long time putting off. Dennis is an expert modeler, Kyle. His builds are beautiful. And if you go back into he hasn't done one in a while, but where he used to do the videos showing building them, some of them kits and that when he just had that little diorama layout. He showed building some of them kits. Oh man. He's a great modeler. I love watching him build that stuff. I wish and he's really into the details, really detailing them out nice. Bob always likes looking at your scene there. I think he went outside and decided to tear the bark off of a tree out there. Outside, he disappeared. Either that or he went to get a cup of coffee. You think there's some fine modelers here? There's some that ain't too shabby. If you go back Naked Rails and look, I think was it last month that you showed off that engine you did, Robert, and put the dents in the tank because the picture actually that still blows my mind. I said, you actually put the dents into the tank. Oh, yeah, I've got to have the dents.
Hey, they were there.
That's it. Ray Central 127. How's it going tonight, Ray?
Hey, Ray. And somebody else who came in.
Yep, that's who's that?
No, I thought I saw somebody else.
No,
Yes, I didn't. Oh, Ray Bertelson.
Ray. You saw Ray. I didn't see Ray.
Hmm. You didn't like my dents in my fuel tank?
Oh, I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it kind of blowed my mind. You really get when it comes to your engines and stuff, you're really into the detail. A lot more than I would ever be. Mark Stewart is an expert model builder. I like watching his builds too. He does a great job. Mark does. Stu's Structures. You ever see any of his videos? Oh, I love him. He's into the history of right there where he lives, and he does a great job of getting it pretty close to the real thing. Castleburr, hello, my new friend. Well, hello. Always looking for new friends.
Yeah.
Castleburr. Castleburr.
Castleburr. Did I miss Castleburr?
Yep, I know you just make stuff up while you can. I wish I could make up stuff like that. Yeah, I watched them build Sparky's house too. It was pretty cool watching him build Sparky's house from photographs. I learned a lot from Mark watching a lot of things that he does. So it makes some of the scratch builds that I've done easier. It is pretty cool to take a picture of something, an old photograph of an old building that isn't there anymore, and build it. It's a lot of fun. Wasn't it, Robert?
It is.
Yeah, especially when you're watching someone do it for you, right?
Yeah.
But you've done some nice scratch builds too.
Well, not many, but I've done a couple.
Yeah.
I did my I did this, the office building there.
Yeah.
And then I did the plywood factory back there.
Yep, the plywood factory. I remember you doing that one.
Yeah, and that's still not real finished. I've still got some stuff to do to it.
What you got left to do to that?
Well, I've got to put some lights in it and some stuff on the inside, and then get the roof glued down.
If you're gonna put stuff on the inside, why would you glue the roof down? How are you gonna see the stuff inside?
Well, because of the openings, like the opening, here in the front.
It looks black.
But there'll be lights in there.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a few things to do. I think I'm going to try to fit a sawdust burner in somewhere.
Trackside Mike just left Sparky's, huh? Huh. You tell him, Ray. We don't like to do the politics here. We just would rather just talk trains, unless you want to get some kind of political type reason why trains moving or something. But we try to stay away from the political stuff. Now we can talk food, like Mike's over here talking about how Sparky cooked a good meal for him. Yeah. Yeah, I got to go ride the Cass train. I've watched too many of your videos from there, JD. I think I figured it out. It's like a 4 or 5 hour ride from here. To go down there. It's on the far south side of West Virginia. It's about a 4 hour ride from my house to get there. I'm going to spend the weekend down there. Yeah, the gas price talk was close enough to politics. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I didn't blame it on any particular party. I said
No, I blame it on markets panicking because of what's happening in the Middle East. It's not a party thing. It's just people panicking. That's all it is.
Right. Well,
And they shouldn't be. Yeah.
I think it's the oil companies deciding to line their pockets.
Yeah, that's true too.
So
Whoa, $5.99. Yikes.
it's the armpit of the state. Oh, John, that's a terrible thing to call an area, an armpit of the state. Oh. Oh, I don't even want to think of that. Naked Rails, $5.99 a gallon. I don't even want to think of that. Wilmer will be walking.
Yeah.
Kyle says he don't think he'll ever get to ride a train again. Things are costing way too much even to do anything. I'd love to come up and see
Yeah.
614 when it runs steam. I had fun even riding Amtrak. Yeah, I really did. I love riding the trains. I do. I know Robert, that ain't really his thing, but I enjoy it, especially the steam engines. It's
I don't,
great.
I don't I like riding trains too, but I wouldn't want to go on a long trip on one without having a roomette or something. You know.
Oh, I'm talking, half hour, 45 minute, or 2 or 3
Oh
hour
yeah, that's
train
fun.
ride.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Right. Because I'd like to line up us go down in the Western Maryland train ride coming up from Cumberland to Frostburg looks like an excellent ride. That's the old Western Maryland line coming up through there, and they have a beautiful steam engine that they got now. I just like to go down and just take a good close look to it and
Yeah, and
do
that's
the
right, Mike. I've got that Impala. Why in the world would I want to ride anything else?
and do that uh, Tim Allen. Well, you're around, yeah, around the train, because when the steam engine blows its whistle, I love it. I'd like to go down to Cass when they have their parade of trains. That's right up my alley. I've watched those videos 100 times, and I still like them.
Yeah, and Mike, that Wilmer was the first one to ride in that Impala even before me.
Yep, I went and did the test drive for him.
Yep,
it was nice. It was nice. I got there. I was just waiting to get there, and it'd be a big pile of junk, and I started looking over. I went, Robert. Putting it. I did a live feed with my phone, showing them stuff. I told him, I says, this ain't doing you justice. You gotta see this car. I couldn't believe it was that clean. I had to look hard to find the little blemishes that are on it. There's just a couple little blemishes, and that's it. For a Pennsylvania car, which are usually buckets.
60-year-old Pennsylvania car, yeah.
Yeah, it's always been a Pennsylvania car. It's unbelievable the salt ain't ate it up. I agree, Pappy. I've been on. I was on one that was pretty boring. I'm not going to tell you which one, but if I heard you were going to that one to ride it, I'd throw you a warning. But most of them were fun. My biggest complaint with a lot of them was it wasn't long enough. Wasn't a long enough ride. The ride at Steamtown was terrific. I liked that one, even though it wasn't long enough, but it was nice. And the trolley ride was even more fun. They have a trolley there too at Steamtown, and you ride the trolley. The trolley ride was great because the guy, he literally gave you a tour, and he explained everything the whole trip. It was really great. If you ever get a chance to go to Steamtown was pretty cool, which is in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Wow, we've been on 58 minutes already.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call it a night. Next week you'll have Steve. You'll be on Steve Childers' channel, so check him out on that channel next week. He does his On Track Tuesday.
Yeah. The Retirement Railroad 2.0.
Yep. Oklahoma, where the that's about as good as you're going to get from me for sound effects. Steve likes to do sound effects for each person. Rusty, he can't even get cheap gas at Taco Bell anymore. They put any gas medicine in it. That's why. All right. So anyhow, we're going to call it an evening here. And I'm going to say thank you for stopping by. Check out these different...
And it's Childers.
Childers.
He made sure to say it's Childers.
I never had anybody really correct me, so if it's Childers, it's Childers. I'm sorry, Steve. Okay? Someone should say something sooner. But anyhow.
Oh, everybody, wish Wilmer a happy 50th anniversary in 2 more days.
Yep. Yep, 2 more
50
days is,
years his wife has put up with him.
and that's exactly the way you got to put it. She put up with me, and I gave her a hard time the whole way.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very
Great.
much.
Yeah.
Yep. So, anyhow, everybody have a good week. Till next week, catch Steve, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, probably with Robert
Yep.
on the 17th,
That's it.
which is St. Patty's Day.
Ah, St. Patty's Day.
So,
We'll all be wearing green.
are you going to be wearing one of them stupid little green hats?
Probably. Yeah, I'll wear one.
All right. So there's something to look forward to see Robert turn into a leprechaun.
That's right.
All righty. So take care, everybody. May God bless each and every one of you. And we'll see you, the Lord willing, here in 2 weeks. So take care. We'll see you soon.
Take it easy.